I have not failed. I've just found 10,000 ways that won't work. Many of life's failures are people who did not realize how close they were to success when they gave up. We often miss opportunity because it's dressed in overalls and looks like work. 5% of the people think, 10% of the people think they think, and the other 85% would rather die than think. The three great essentials to achieve anything worthwhile are, first, hard work, second, stick-to-itiveness, third, common sense. Genius is 1% inspiration, 99% perspiration. If we all did the things we are really capable of doing, we would literally astound ourselves. When you have exhausted all possibilities, remember this: you haven't. Non-violence leads to the highest ethics, which is the goal of all evolution. Until we stop harming all other living beings, we are still savages. Our greatest weakness lies in giving up. The most certain way to succeed is always to try just one more time. To invent, you need a good imagination and a pile of junk. Negative results are just what I want. They're just as valuable to me as positive results. I can never find the thing that does the job best until I find the ones that don't. There are no rules here, we're trying to accomplish something. The doctor of the future will give no medication, but will interest his patients in the care of the human frame, diet and in the cause and prevention of disease. Just because something doesn't do what you planned it to do doesn't mean it's useless. I have friends in overalls whose friendship I would not swap for the favor of the kings of the world. I never did a day's work in my life, it was all fun. Restlessness is discontent, and discontent is the first necessity of progress. Show me a thoroughly satisfied man, and I will show you a failure. To do much clear thinking, a person must arrange for regular periods of solitude when they can concentrate and indulge the imagination without distraction. Unfortunately, there seems to be far more opportunity out there than ability. We should remember that good fortune often happens when opportunity meets with preparation. Everything comes to him who hustles while he waits. I find out what the world needs. Then I go ahead and try to invent it. Just because something doesn't do what you planned it to do doesn't mean it's useless. If we did all the things we are capable of, we would literally astound ourselves. We shall have no better conditions in the future if we are satisfied with all those which we have at present. I don't live with the past, I am living for today and tomorrow. I readily absorb ideas from every source, frequently starting where the last person left off. Inspiration can be found in a pile of junk. Sometimes, you can put it together with a good imagination and invent something. Success is 90% perspiration and 10% inspiration. Our greatest weakness lies in giving up. The most certain way to succeed is always to try just one more time. Many of life's failures are people who did not realize how close they were to success when they gave up. Surprises and reverses can serve as an incentive for great accomplishment. There are no rules here, we're just trying to accomplish something. I am not discouraged, because every wrong attempt discarded is another step forward. I have far more respect for the person with a single idea who gets there than for the person with 1,000 ideas who does nothing. Nearly every man who develops an idea works it up to the point where it looks impossible, and then he gets discouraged. That's not the place to become discouraged. We shall have no better conditions in the future if we are satisfied with all those which we have at present. Time is really the only capital that any human being has, and the thing that he can least afford to waste or lose. The man who doesn't make up his mind to cultivate the habit of thinking misses the greatest pleasure in life.
Someday, man will harness the rise and fall of the tides, imprison the power of the sun, and release atomic power.
I never view mistakes as failures. They are simply opportunities to find out what doesn't work.